What if I told you there is a country where ancient cities look like they were taken straight from a fantasy movie, where turquoise domes rise above golden deserts, where one of the world's greatest trade routes once passed through the streets, and where you can still walk through places that travelers visited more than 2,000 years ago? Welcome to Uzbekistan, one of the world's most unexpected travel destinations. And trust me, this is not the Uzbekistan you might be imagining.
Imagine this. Centuries ago, merchants carrying silk, spices, precious stones, paper, and ideas crossed these lands. China, Persia, the Middle East, and Europe were connected by routes that passed directly through Central Asia. And Uzbekistan was right in the middle of it all. As our journey begins in Tashkent, the capital. And Tashkent may be the first surprise. Instead of an ancient desert city, you'll find modern buildings, wide streets, busy markets, and a city full of energy. But underneath the modern surface is a much deeper story. Walk through the markets and you'll discover mountains of colorful fruits, nuts, spices, sweets, and freshly baked bread. And speaking of bread, Uzbek bread isn't just food here, it's part of the culture.
Then comes the city that looks almost too beautiful to be real, Samarkand. For more than 2,000 years, this city has stood at the crossroads of civilizations, and its most famous landmark may leave you speechless. Look closely at the architecture and you'll notice something. Blue is everywhere. Turquoise domes, blue mosaics, intricate geometric patterns. The architecture doesn't simply decorate the city, it tells the story of civilization. But if Samarkand impresses you, Bukhara might completely steal your heart. This ancient city was once one of the most important centers of learning, religion, trade, and culture along the Silk Road. And the amazing thing is, Bukhara is still alive. And then there's Khiva. If you love unusual destinations, put this one on your list. Inside the ancient walled city of Chankala, towering minarets, mosques, madrasas, and mud brick walls create an atmosphere unlike almost anywhere else. Walking here feels like stepping into another century. Wait, most of you are not subscribing. Please click on the subscribe button and share this video. Good! Now let's continue.
Now let's talk about something that may become your favorite part of Uzbekistan, the food. One dish stands above the rest.
Plov. Rice, carrots, onions, meat, and spices come together to create one unforgettable meal. But plov isn't simply food, it's part of social life. But buildings and food aren't what make a destination unforgettable, it's the people. Hospitality is an important part of Uzbek culture. Visitors may find themselves invited for tea, offered food, or welcomed into conversations with strangers. Sometimes the best travel experiences aren't found on a tourist map. They're found around a table.
Welcome. Please have some tea.
Thank you so much.
And some plov, our specialty. It looks delicious.
And just when you think you figured Uzbekistan out, the landscape changes again. Beyond the famous cities are enormous deserts, remote villages, and landscapes that seem almost untouched. But there is also a darker story. The Aral Sea.
For years, Uzbekistan remained relatively unknown to many international travelers. But that's changing. More travelers are discovering its ancient architecture, incredible food, fascinating history, and unique culture. And perhaps one of the biggest attractions is that Uzbekistan can still feel different. So, is Uzbekistan the world's most unexpected travel destination? Maybe, but one thing is certain. Uzbekistan isn't trying to be the next Paris, Dubai, or New York. And maybe that's exactly why you should visit. Because sometimes the travel stories begin when you go somewhere you never expected.
This is Next Stop Travel TV. If Uzbekistan surprised you, share this video with someone who would love to explore it.
And don't forget to subscribe, because there's a whole world waiting for us to discover. Until the next stop, keep exploring.